At Bernie, you're looking at the sixth race from Los Alamitos Race Course Saturday afternoon, the Grade 3 Los Al Derby. We'll take a look at this race using the new Classic PPs available over on DRF.com. Would strongly encourage you to go check them out. Some new features, some new functionality as opposed to the old Classic PPs, but you can still get everything that you normally are accustomed to in your Classic PPs. You can print them out, you can mark them up, you can do the whole nine. But there's some more functionality, and we'll go through. There's really not a heck of a lot to say about this field. It's a field of four, and game winner for Bob Baffert breaking from the inside. The blinkers go on. Yes, a little bit of an intriguing move. Obviously, you can see down here, this is a number that Baffert does quite well with, about 40% over a $3 ROI. Any one of game winner's efforts, basically with the exception of his career debut, are good enough to win this race. He's going to be 1-9. He probably should be 1-20 if we're being honest. I expect a big effort from him. In my opinion, he was the second best horse. You could even make an argument he may have been the best horse in the Kentucky Derby. Maximum Security would be the only other one that you could really make the argument for. But given how wide Game Winner was throughout, to still be making up ground at the end, first time over a wet racetrack, I thought it was an exceptional effort. He's been gone, given a little bit of time. He has an opportunity to still take this division over. With a win here, go on to the Travers, potentially go on to the Pennsylvania Derby, or stay home for a race like the Awesome Again and lead into the Breeders' Cup Classic. Game Winner is still a horse that should be reckoned with. Yes, he has not won as a 3-year-old yet, but he still has every right to be there when it's all said and done. In this race, I would be stunned if he did not win. And not just not win, but not win impressively. Feeling strong, and I say this with all due respect to the other connections involved. I think everyone, you take a shot. You've got a nice 3-year-old, give it a go. You just look like you're way overmatched in here. A horse like Feeling Strong, a horse like Kingly, the 3, as well as the number 4 Parsimony. They all look like they're just overmatched. We'll take a look at Feeling Strong. That most recent run, a buyer of 84, an impressive enough effort. I don't have any real knocks, but keep in mind that was against Calbreds. Second off the bench, he should take a move forward here for Hector Palma, and I think Palma does a really nice job. The problem is he just needs to improve by leaps and bounds to even be competitive with a horse like Game Winner, and this is assuming Game Winner doesn't take any sort of a step forward here with a little bit of an equipment change. Feeling Strong, he's a nice horse. I could see him running well down the road. I just don't know if this is a spot for him. Kingly, the uncoupled Baffert stablemate here. Most recently, no match for 2 other Bafferts, Mucho Gusto or Roadster. Mucho Gusto, it seems like he is destined for the Haskell next weekend at Monmouth Park. Kingly has done some nice things. I think his best runs have come over the synthetic up at Golden Gate, but he has run well on the main track. He won his career debut at Del Mar on the main track on the dirt. But I have a difficult time envisioning a scenario where he wins this race. Perhaps from a tactical standpoint, he's going to be able to go and maybe clear off to the front, and maybe Game Winner takes up the chase. Even having said that, I find it very difficult to envision a scenario where Kingly is able to defeat a horse like Game Winner, and Parsimony on the far outside. He's a 12-race maiden. He has never won a race. They're moving him from the turf to the dirt. But again, if you know this is going to be a very short field, I don't have any knock about taking a shot in here trying to get a piece of this purse. But just strictly from a form standpoint, he doesn't look like he's good enough to run with a horse like Game Winner. So if you couldn't tell, I don't really have much interesting to say about this race. I think Game Winner deserves to be odds on. I think he deserves to be in the 1-9 range, and I think he should win like a 1-9 shot. And frankly, I'm hopeful that he does, because this could potentially be a springboard to bigger and better things. I could see him being a major threat in a race like the Travers. And I'm still not ruling out the possibility of him being a legitimate player for the Breeders' Cup Classic. He has run well in all 3 of his starts here as a 3-year-old. He doesn't have a win yet, but I think he is still one horse that you need to take seriously when it comes to these 3-year-old honors. I'm going with Game Winner in the Grade 3 Los Alamitos Derby. You've got some other things, though. If you're curious about, okay, well, now you've got this new Classic PP setup. How do I print my PPs? Because I like to mark them up and write notes down, whatever. All you have to do, come over here to this View/Print PPs button. You click on that. You can choose between the full card or the single race. I'm going to go with the single race. It pulls up a PDF right here for you, and all you have to do is print it from there. And it's the standard Classic PP that you're accustomed to. Nothing crazy. Other nice little functions if you're curious. You can go through and click on News and Analysis. You get any sort of a write-up over here on the far left side. This one happens to be from Brad Free. You can get the analysis from Brad Free, and he will give you his rundown. Shockingly, all of the selections, we all are picking Game Winner. Not really a surprise there at this point. And then when the time for the race comes, you click on wagering and live video, you log into your DRF Bets account, you can make the picks and just put it all right through there. You can get the live video over here, click Bet Now, goes right into your DRF Bets account. So many good things. There's also a bunch of statistics that you can take a look at. So there's a number of things that you can do with the new classic PPs available on DRF.com. Race number 6 at Los Al on Saturday afternoon, the Grade 3 Los Al Derby. It looks like it's game winner's race to lose. And it seems like he is in good position to win, not just win, but win emphatically. Do you agree or disagree? Check out the new classic PPs over on DRF.com. Make a decision for yourself. Scheduled post time, 6:28. Good luck.